So, I would think racing hard tires are still better than sport soft, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For
Okay.
sliding around the turns, right?
Yeah, I mean they won't be as grippy as uh, soft tires, of
Soft.
course, but they're still going to be have a lot more grip than the sport tires.
Okay. Due to PP regulation, only these tires can be used during the race. Um. Okay. RH Racing Hard. That's what I had.
No! Bullshit. Damn it.
What are you
Oh man,
working
I've
on, Rick?
riced out this GTR.
Oh, nice. And I've been having fun with tuning cars and painting them and doing all that good stuff.
What the fuck
It's
is going
fun.
on?
What are you working on, Rick?
S10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
I
need to.
just started it.
Yeah, I haven't. I've only done the first of the super lights. I've golded everything else, all the other ones so far, and I've only done the first S one. But I just did it to like try it out and like got bronze
Yep.
on it, and then
That's what I'm doing right
haven't.
now.
Yeah, I haven't touched
Just
them
getting
since
bronzes.
then.
Bitch. Fuck you, game.
Yeah, and I've
I've been
found
saying
too.
that a
Like
lot.
I was working on the IA10 earlier, and so I've noticed. Well, that car in particular, that it's that green Mercedes, and you're doing that section on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Nürburgring. But watching the demonstration video, they have traction control on because the little icon's like lighting up while they're doing the demonstration. So I was like, huh. So I went and turned it on just like on
Maybe on
one.
one.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like the car is like so much easier to drive. You're not spinning out so easily. You're able to get back on the gas better. But it seems like with certain cars at least, like traction control, like using like one or two on traction control is not like a big hindrance on speed. Like you can actually
Yep.
go faster with traction control on with this game as opposed to GT Sport. Like it seems to be a little bit like less
Yeah, I
intrusive.
haven't like touched my traction control, and I'm passing everything no problem as
Yeah,
far as all the
What do you have it
license
set
tests.
to?
it's probably like 3. I think that's the default.
Yeah, I would guess it's 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 because I turned it off at one point and it was like for that A6 test and it was like nope.
Hmm.
Thinking maybe it'll help me slide around that turn.
Like I have mine at 0 like all the time except
Fuck.
for on that one I turned it on to 1 and was able to beat it
Now
doing
with the
that. But
Porsche Cayman, I would turn it to 0 because I can't drive that thing with traction control.
Right. You gotta have it
After
back in swinging.
after driving that one track for
yeah.
30 hours.
Yep. Alright, I just want to finish the lap here instead of always spinning out. Well, alright, maybe not. Jeez, please.
Yeah, watching that Z28 gaming guy, Nate,
Yeah.
he really like teaches you a lot about
Yeah,
just cornering and
Yeah,
so
really,
much, dude.
He really does.
Enjoy watching him.
Yeah, like
I wish he would do all the tracks.
I'm sure he will eventually. But yeah, I started watching him. Oh God, it's been a few years back. You know, like GC, just playing GT Sport, and then came across his channel. But yeah, his stuff's really good. I mean, he's a really good driver. Like I said, he had done like some of those like
World
traveled to do some of the like Gran Turismo World Championship stuff, like
was it that video you shared where he went through everything?
Yeah, for the S10. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that was
he used
really
to look so douchey in his videos. Now he's I think he's
like
a
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I think he's like a personal trainer, like is his like day job, but yeah, now he's like wearing sunglasses in his videos and stuff. He didn't do that before when I would watch him, but
I thought his one video was funny about GT Sport had it right and the multiplayer in GT7 sucks. Yeah, at the beginning he's like Mr. Nice Guy, and then he's like, all right. Changes into Vin Diesel real quick.
And he's got the tank top on and sunglasses.
Okay, some of these races don't need to be 5 laps, man. I'm in first place, by the second lap or third.
Yeah.
And
you just gotta back your car down where it's not so fast, and then make it a little more challenging.
That's not fun. A lot of the races I do in my GTI, like it's only like 660 or 640 PP. And, I'm entering 700 races and still whooping ass.
Yeah. This fucking car just spun me out.
Are you playing on beginner?
No. Normal.
You can set the difficulty.
Yeah, I'm not going to put it on hard. I play games on normal unless I know it has a huge story arc, and I'd rather pay attention to that and not worry about combat.
I mean, I've got mine on hard, and the races are still not hard. Like, I might not get into first place till like the 4th lap or the 5th lap, but I'm still like beating them.
Actually, like if games give you the option up front, I look at the trophies and see if there's an achievement for, normal, easy, hard, or whatever. Because if you beat it on hard, it gives it to you for easy and normal as well. But I don't want to put on easy for games like Forbidden West if it has a normal trophy, because I miss out on it. But no, I usually always play on normal. Forbidden West I put on easy, just because it's one of those games where I don't care about the combat so much as I do just the fun and going around, and I don't want it. That's not the type of game I want a challenge in.
Yeah, no,
I'm not playing it for the challenge.
Games like those, I'll definitely put it on normal. I never go for the hard stuff. But yeah, this game, I mean, Gran Turismo games have always been that way. Like, they're not that difficult to win the races, but yeah, if you don't have it on the hardest, go ahead and switch it to that. It's still not hard. It's just a little more, the races are a little more, competitive. You're not just blowing past, I mean, you're still blowing past everybody, but you're not leading on the 2nd lap of a 5-lap race.
And Call of Duty's the only game that I ever put on hard, like the hardest setting. Like I beat it on normal first, and then put it on recruit or easy to get all the trophies that I can, and then put it on the hardest setting because that's another trophy. But that's what I used to do on the Xbox anyway.
Yeah.
Some guy I saw today on Twitter found like notes in a patch file, or I don't know if it was a patch file or what, but a new Xbox project called Project Keystone. It's like supposed to be a new console.
Already?
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe they're doing like a incremental upgrade like they did this last
or 2 terabyte SSD, or smaller in size, better cooling. Who knows?
Yeah,
different design.
Yeah, because I mean, all of PlayStation, Xbox, like they always, like midway through the
Yeah.
cycle, they like, make it smaller or a little bit faster or whatever.
Yeah,
So I'm
upgrade
sure
the
they'll
hard
do
drive.
yeah, so
Or
I'm sure they'll do
storage.
they'll do the same thing on these at some point. But I'm like, hell, people can't even get the current version of it. So
right.
like, already. Let's don't start spreading it thin and making multiple versions when everybody can't even get the current ones.
That's what I couldn't believe
They'll
about
make them
Xbox.
$50 cheaper.
Yeah. I am interested in the new PlayStation VR though. I bet that's going to be pretty cool.
Same.
I don't want to fall on my ass in here. Too many corners to kill myself on.
Right. Doing racing games with VR would probably be pretty cool though.
Did you see my video, Nate, that I sent you?
Of your roulette card? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bastard.
I was seriously wanting one of those cars because those are like
Yeah.
$2, $3, $4 million cars. I don't, want to have to buy those.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take the $1 million. Don't get me wrong. It beats like an engine part, but
Right.
I'll take an engine part. Bit of
it's going to give you the A bar.
Whatever.
For the car,
Yeah,
car you
500
don't have
engine.
or something.
Yeah, I looked
Oh my god.
earlier. The one I got is for one of the early cars that you get, not the Mini Cooper, but another one. I was like, seriously, like I'm never gonna race that unless you like have to.
Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten 2 parts so far. I got one it's actually it's the car you get when you gold all of the AI or international A license.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that blue Alpine. And I'd gotten a part for that out of a roulette card. And then I also got it's like a carbon fiber drive shaft for a like Murcielago Lamborghini, which I don't have, but those are the only parts that I've gotten so far. Yeah, so it seems like I said, I've got it on whatever the hardest difficulty setting is on GT. And like I'm doing this Porsche race right now, and like I'm on lap 3. I'm in 4th place, and the first 3 cars are like I'm running them down. I see the 3rd place car up ahead of me now, but I think it like all the other cars are probably similar. It just makes the top 3 cars like
they do that on mine too. Like on this race, the first car is an inch away from all the other cars.
Yeah.
And cars 2 and 3, yeah, it does it for me too. Fucking move, cars. God damn, y'all are slow. Move it. Move it. Oh my god.
So these races like that, it's like if you want to get first, like it's like yeah, you have to like really soup up a car that's way faster than the other ones, or just drive absolutely perfect. I'm like, I wish some of these races had like grid starts instead of the rolling starts, and that the cars were like more competitive. Like all the cars were like similarly fast, and the AI gave you a little bit of challenge to where you're actually like racing, because most of these are not races, they're just a chase. You're just trying to chase down slower cars, and you're mostly driving by yourself.
Just complete 3 laps and come in first, or is it like for the menus?
Yeah, doing the menu stuff.
Yeah.
At least on these, even if I don't get all the way up to first, as long as you get third, you get the car, and you're fine.
Oh man, I learned something from the Luca guy in the cafe earlier, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh,
I almost texted you guys like, "Hey, did you guys?" I'll have to watch my stream and try and figure it out.
was it like something about a car or something, or?
I don't remember like if it was about like the car itself, the company, or it might have even been the other day. Shit.
Hey,
Well, if you find anything interesting around cafe menu 33, 34, or 35.
I think I'm on at like 31 now, maybe.
just got a new engine for a Civic Type R. I won that in a
Nice.
4-star.
See, and I don't know what like those 4-star, like I've gotten 4-star tickets before, and it's just got a bunch of shit and like low money stacks and stuff. And then that one earlier was a 4-star, or maybe it was even a 3-star, and there's like 2 big like gold bar stacks and like a good car and parts and an engine swaps. I don't know like why one 4-star ticket's got shit and then another 4-star ticket's got a bunch of good stuff. Oh no, motherfucker. Oh no.
Have y'all seen the movie Neighbors?
Yeah, yes, that was Seth Rogen. That one?
Yeah, Seth Rogen and Zac Efron.
Yeah.
We watched that the other night, dude. We were laughing our asses
Yeah, it was.
off.
It's
I
been a
love
while
that
since I
movie
watched
so
it, but
much.
yeah, it was funny. And then they have a second one too.
Yeah, we watched that too. It's almost unwatchable.
Oh, okay, it was not good.
It's too slapstick
Ah,
and just like whatever. Nobody would really do that. It's too far fetched.
Mm-hmm.
God, I was just about to pass the second place car. I'm on the last lap, just about to pass the second place car, and then like
Is it a 3-lap or a 5-lap?
5 lap. And I gave it just a little too much gas coming out of a turn and like started getting loose and couldn't catch it, ran into the wall. And I mean, I'm way out ahead of 4th place. I'm still gonna get the gift card, but
I just
Missed
passed
out.
the first car and just finished lap 3.
yeah, this Porsche one I'm doing here is
I don't like this new Dragon Trail map either.
the which one?
There's another Dragon Trail.
Yeah, that one was in the last game too.
It was?
Yeah, I
don't
raced it a
remember
bunch on. Yeah, I raced it a bunch on some of the online daily races. I like that track actually. I guess probably because I've driven it a bunch, but I've gotten pretty good at it. I know the layout well.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I'm not used to it yet.
Yeah. Some of those tracks, it's like, yeah, once you get used to them, they kind of suck, and then once you learn them and get used to them, you're like, okay, this one's pretty cool. Yeah, I've also been watching another channel. I think Rick, you said you watched that Super GT guy.
Super GT guy.
Yeah, he's like British.
He's good.
Yeah, he's really good. I've been watching him. And earlier I was watching. It was like a stream he had done, but you know, it was completed video on YouTube. But he was just going back through and trying to improve his license test times and stuff. But
He does a lot of races and like recaps of races that he did.
yeah,
Makes
I've watched some of the other videos too. Yeah, it was funny. There was one he was because he was doing daily race, and apparently the daily race B for the sport mode stuff right now, like the car that everybody's choosing is this like hybrid like hypercar, and I can't remember what brand it is.
I remember. I watched that video.
Yeah, and so this
I
car.
didn't know you could tune your
Just
cars
takes
for those
off.
races.
Yes, you can.
For which races?
For the sport, the online stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, they're all. Yeah, because before, like on GT Sport, that game, for the online races, there would just be there would be like a category. It was either like you had to
Right.
use this particular car, or it was like it's a GT or a GR3 race or a GR4 race. So then you could just go grab whatever GR4 car you wanted, and then it would do the balance of power thing. So it would even out all the cars, so all the cars have the same power and blah blah blah. Yeah, now they have the regulations, but most of them it's like if you just go in there with the base car, you're just gonna get your ass kicked. So you have to go in and like tune it up and
Right.
put different tires
I
on
got
it.
third in my first race, but the first place guy was like 30 seconds faster than everybody. I was like, how the fuck,
the
man?
hell?
Because I got second in the, like, not pole position. What is that called?
Yeah,
Where
just
you're
like your qualifying lap or whatever.
qualifying second, and I was like, okay, cool. But I noticed like he was 3 or 4 seconds faster, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
how the hell, dude? Are we messing with a hack or what? Because like I did it. There's no way. Just the car was too slow to be able to make up that much time.
why is there right by my map? It has a down arrow and it says 9 feet per second. What does that mean?
Where at now? Oh, by the map. Oh, you know what? I think
Yeah.
they just had an update this week, and I was reading through the notes on it, and they added like wind speed. So that might be what that is.
Yeah, 9 feet per second. Okay, odd.
Yeah, that's a weird. We're not used to that
God,
designation
I wish
for
you could change
wind
the
speed.
sound in the middle of a fucking race. It's so stupid. But I remembered to I had to turn the sound effects down to 5 because I couldn't hear anything y'all were saying during the race.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
And I
the
don't
thing.
want to
Tap on
mess with the
PS
setting
button.
on the PlayStation, that makes the chat higher, because then won't be able to hear
Yep.
it next time. I don't know. The balancing, yeah, I like keeping it right in the middle.
Yeah, I'm always having to adjust that setting in the PlayStations.
You just keep all your game sounds normal and adjust that. Right?
Yeah, like if there's been times when I'll get on and like I'm having a hard time hearing y'all and the game audio's like real loud sounding for some reason, so I'll go in and just adjust that balance.
To the headset. I mean, yeah.
The thing that sucks is on the PS4, since mine was like one of the earlier model PS4s. It had an optical cable hookup in the back. The slim PS4s removed that, but my Turtle Beach headphones, you could plug them into the USB in the front, but then there's another little cord, like an optical audio cable that came out of the USB.
The digital.
Yeah, that plugged into the back of the PlayStation, and what that did is allowed me to use the controls on the headphones, and there's a separate game audio and a chat audio control, and so I could adjust the volumes independently on the headphones, but that doesn't work anymore. Not on the PS5. And it didn't work on the... Like, y'all had the slim PS4s, and that functionality didn't work on those.
I think the Pro had it as well.
The extra... Yeah, I think the Pro did, too. Oh, shit. I think you're right. Oh, thanks. I'm doing this Porsche race at the Nürburgring, and I just was.
Is there rain on that one? I can't remember.
It's dry right now, but there's like dark clouds up in the sky, so it might start raining on me.
I had to do a whole race in rain earlier.
Oh shit!
Like the first part is fine, but after that, it gets rainy, and then the track stays wet the whole time.
Yeah, it's starting to rain now.
I don't remember if it was that Z28 guy or someone else. Like to the left, bottom left of your screen, where it shows like your tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a rain gauge or your traction. So that's awesome. Is that showing how?
I don't think
deep
it's
the
traction.
rain
I think
is?
it's just showing like the amount of rain that's coming down.
I think it's how much rain is on the track.
Oh, maybe so. Yeah, maybe that's what it is then. But no, I was going through this one stretch, and there was a bunch of other cars right around me, and I started getting like lost control a little bit, and like started sliding around, and like hit the wall, and then came back on the track and was like trying to catch it, and then like another car like hit me just right to like straighten me back out on the track, and I was able to like keep going without like losing any ground. Just worked out perfectly.
It's nice when that happens. Oh, I have 100 miles on my bike now.
Oh, nice.
I've been getting out, going into some of the other neighborhoods around here. Even though Chris is like, babe, don't ride it on the street yet. Frank,
you ride it like you're riding a bicycle, like on sidewalks and stuff.
Right, exactly. I'm like, I'm not going all around town. I'm like going down Highway 5 or down Country Club into another neighborhood. You know, you've seen how big my neighborhood is. It's small. It gets boring real
just
quick. And
streets,
somebody going for a 10-15 minute walk around the neighborhood will see me 10 times.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a dumbass. Right, exactly. Like I don't want them to call the cops or complain to
your scope
anybody next door, and me have to be the guy. Oh, that's me. Sorry, I'm trying to get my license. I'm practicing for my test. I don't know. I feel like an idiot though. But I got my jacket now, or
Oh, what the hell?
With shoulder and elbow protection and back protection.
Nice.
And you can buy chest protection, but it won't fit if I do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm fat. So I bought an extra large, and apparently it's like Euro sizes.
It's like runs small.
And dude, it's well, like in most jackets I wear a large or extra large, just depending on brand. And I have a Swiss Tech jacket in a large, so I was like, I'm gonna buy a large, but everyone online was like, you gotta go up a size, trust me, just go up a size. And the extra large, like the arms are about an inch too long, but dude, I can barely get it around my freaking belly. It zips. And another thing, the zipper is on the wrong side. Like,
oh yeah,
the pull up is on the left hand. I'm like, are you serious? Like, what is this, a woman's jacket? I seriously thought it was a woman's thing. So it's European?
Yeah, European jackets will have them on the other side sometimes. Yeah, see, I have a, it's, what is it, that, like, O'Neill brand?
Yeah.
But it's like, kind of like a fleece jacket, but it's got, like, quilting, like, on the inside. But I bought it at, like, Costco last year, and it's the same way. The zipper's on the, like, it pulls up on the opposite side. It's like, what the fuck? It takes some getting used to, for sure.
Hold on, guys. Hey.
Oh my god. I'm sucking on this. Might have to go buy some rain tires for this car.
I had to buy racing softs for this one.
What are you driving?
Old Camaro, but I'm doing it on that triangle track.
Oh, yeah.
The sports softs are awful. I think I got the wrong car, too. This.
You still using the wheel, Rick, or are you doing
Mhm.
controller? Oh, focus.
I did control it earlier today, right after work.
Yeah, there's
on
been
the wheel
times
right now, though.
there's been times during the day like I'll pull it up and just mess around with stuff, and I'll do a race with the controller. Which I'm not too bad with the controller.
I was doing for the past couple weeks. If I found, well, I do have time, but like when I'm like, I'm just gonna play some baseball.
Uh-huh.
I had started a franchise. I can't fucking do this. A franchise, and it's Team I Am.
Yeah.
And I think I've played 50 or 60 games. But they are. I have it on quick pitch, or not quick pitch. What do you call it? Quick counts.
Yeah.
And then of course directional, whatever. And I want to see what it looks like at the end with numbers and stuff. And so Angels are like 8 games under 500. I'm striking out. I'm walking. It's kind of fun. I don't know. I'm having fun with it. But when I see that Otani on there ended up for that year had a 190 average, I'm like, oh, no wonder. No wonder I'm batting 198.
So you're doing like the full like franchise mode, not the like March to October thing.
Right. And I'm hitting and pitching, and I have it on not dynamic, not legend, the one right before legend.
Hall of Fame?
Yeah, Hall of Fame. All the sliders are just right down the middle. And it's probably perfect for me, like right where I need it to be, because I still strike out. Too much probably.
Crushing home runs every time. It's a little more realistic.
Yeah. So it's cool. Being 8 games under, that's fine. Just want to see.
Yeah.
Just want to see what happens. But that's a lot of games. It's like I think I'm 22 and 30 or something like that.
Yeah. And I'm so glad they got this collective bargaining agreement figured out.
Hell yes.
I know. I was really expecting there'd be like just some mad frenzy of free agent signings after
they might be this weekend.
Yeah, they'll definitely ramp up. I mean, like Brian said,
they have
there's been no communication for over 3 months now, so they gotta get back into it. But at the same time, spring training started. It's like they gotta get these players in, and
1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole next week's gonna be crazy. You'll be like, wait, I don't know who's who anymore. I don't know who's on what team. Hold on.
Yeah, and the Rangers
bowling with the neighbors tomorrow night.
Oh, nice.
They're one of them's birthday. I don't have a ball, so it'll be house balls.
Yeah, just using house balls. I know. I used to have my own ball, but it split down the middle. Just like I didn't even have it.
Mine did too in the attic.
I didn't even have mine in the attic or the garage or anything. I had mine in. I've always like had mine in the house, and I mean it's been a few years back that it split. But yeah, I opened up my bag one day, and it was just like cracked down the middle. Like what the fuck? Yeah.
I should not have put it in the attic. It was 2 years ago when we, were moving out of that house.
Yeah, I definitely one of these days.
I'm doing
the ball and
me too.
There was it's been 10 years ago now or longer, but Brian and I were bowling in leagues and stuff there for a couple of years, and it was fun.
I did with
We did that LFC league. Did you
friend.
do that?
No. Wish I did. Wish I did.
Yeah,
I love
it was
bowling.
pretty fun.
Maybe a group of us should instead of meet at someone's house, go bowling.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Hell yeah. Lisa's mom is here for I don't know how many more days, but she's been
Yeah.
here for the whole past week. And so when we go out tomorrow night, she's gonna stay here with Nathaniel.
Oh,
I
nice.
thought we were all going, but so.
Be a nice little break then. I know we had the night when we all went over to Adam and Chris's. We one of our neighbors, like directly to the side of us here, their daughter was the one that babysit the kids for us, and yeah, it went really well. The kids really liked her, like everything, nothing crazy happened. So yeah, it's nice to have a babysitting
babysitter?
option. Yeah. Okay, God, these intermediate tires are expensive. Dry mix. Okay, intermediate tires for wet and dry mix tracks.
Adam was just talking about that.
Grooved racing tires
Intermediate
for
tire.
full
He's
wet
like, what is this
track
for?
conditions.
It's for both.
Yeah, so I guess for this case, the intermediates will do the job.
Damn, what are these people driving that I'm in 7th at the 4th lap?
Oh, geez.
I'm in my ZL1 going 180.
What race are you doing? Is it one of the menu book things?
Pan Am, whatever, but the first race is the triangle.
Yeah, see, I was in my ZL1 too, but I've got mine.
7th.
I've got mine souped up. Oh, I also put Racing Soft on mine, which I think you just said you did, right?
I put that on the old Camaro, and I had to abandon that. I ended up going 147 around the track. That's about it. Not 175.
Yeah. See, I did the same thing because I have that old Camaro too, and I had tuned it up, and then I had to go buy like the fully customizable transmission and try to, because it would top out at like 140. I needed to go a lot faster.
Yeah. I hit the brakes in that thing. It's the 69 Camaro, I think. Hit the brakes, and the back end starts kicking out. It's like, no, into the turn.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to soup this fucker up. Might as well. Let's see.
Oh, man, that should be fine here on the Nürburgring, but... So I went and put that Cayman GT4, the Porsche.
I need to get that still. How much is it?
It's like $350.
And where is it? The new car?
Yeah, in the brand central.
Gotcha.
So, like when you buy it new, just base, it's like $649 PP. It's got racing hards on it. So I just went and put those intermediate tires on there, and it dropped it all the way down to $621.
Bam. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's bullshit. Okay, so last time I raced it, it was like the race started, it was like dark clouds, and then it started raining, and I had those racing hards on. Now I restarted it, and it's like a beautiful sunny sky, and I just put
That's happened to me.
And I just put those. I just spent $28,000 for those intermediate tires, and
okay, that's annoying.
Okay, let me go put these racing hards back on, and then hope that it.
And it'll be raining.
Yeah, it's exactly what happened. I just changed the tires, and now it's. So I think it's wanting you to.
Yeah, that's interesting. So it's forcing you to do something. Weird.
Yeah. Oh no! Now it's still raining. Okay. Okay. Let's see what happens when I start the race.
Alright. You remember how high
Okay,
you
now
were,
now it's cloudy and raining now. Okay, that's weird. It's just total crapshoot as to what it's going to be doing.
It's funny. Remember how high your ZL1 got?
What's that?
Almost 1,000, it looks like. Your horsepower on your ZL1.
Oh, nice.
Mine's almost 1,000, so...
I think my horsepower's at like 708 or something on the ZL1.
Mine's at 955.
Oh, jeez.
I think I can win.
Yeah, you should be good. Did you put a supercharge? I don't think I've supercharged my
Yes.
ZL1, so that's probably why yours is a lot higher now.
And that's what's funny, they come supercharged to stock.
Yeah,
But maybe it's the upgraded.
it's like an
I guess.
upgraded one.
Yep, let's see if we spin all over the place. I got racing sauce now too, I didn't have them before.
You should be
This is
fine with those
completely
racing
undrivable.
softs. You just gotta
Oh,
brake.
it
You
looks
just gotta
great.
brake in that one corner, especially, and then let off a little
Yep.
bit in that other corner. That's what's so weird is there's that on that track is those
Crap.
two. So there's the one corner where you have to brake pretty hard because it's like a tighter
Yep,
turn,
I
and
just
then
did
there's
it.
the other two turns like look like identical on the map.
Yeah.
But the first one you can go full speed, and then when you get to the second one, you got to slow
Second
down,
one's
or you're
slightly
gonna
less.
you're gonna hit the wall.
Well, that was awesome. I slid sideways through the second, for the turn that you normally can go flying through. Somehow I couldn't hold traction. I went sideways through the whole thing,
Oh, damn.
and I made it. I'm still going.
Nice.
I am just passing these people. I'm going 200. Awesome. Oh man, dude, bump me. This car's expensive. God, long gears. 40 miles an hour between shifts. Like between, let me see, fourth and fifth.
Yeah, these intermediate tires are much better on this wet track.
Did I get up to the backstretch here? 203. Alright, I'm in first after we're starting the fourth lap. Okay. Brian already fall asleep?
I guess.
Yeah, get on.
I thought it would
I don't know
figure
what
it'd
time it
be.
is. No, it's only
Been on,
9:15. I still let you be on. Or maybe he was serious that he uninstalled it.
Adam does have the best luck on
I know.
games with that type of shit.
Yeah.
MLB.
Anytime there's a choice of 5.
Yeah, he's gonna get the best one.
I don't think I've ever seen a gold bar.
Yeah,
I've gotten multiple.
Yeah, I finally saw one earlier on that roulette card I had. And like I said, it's weird because I think that was like a 4-star, and I've had 4-star tickets before, and it had like way less. Like the stuff on it was like nowhere near as good. And then this one had like one gold bar, and then a stack of gold bars, and an engine swap, and
what did you get?
I got the gold bar, which was probably the least, which was like 100,000 credits, and I think that was probably like the least best thing on there. Maybe the part would be less, but.
So this last time I got the roulette thing, I had a 4-star, and I saw the engine. So the thing's spinning around, and I hit X on the engine, and then it stopped on the engine after that. So nice. Now I think that hitting X matters.
Hey, it's worth a try.
He's like, I hit X on it. I doubt it. But that would be what's roulette? No, it's not. Alright, that was a boring ass race. That's a lot of money to get that little bit of money. Corvette looks like it's been J.C. Whitney'd. What the hell? Remember that magazine, J.C. Whitney?
Uh-huh.
They had all those car parts in there. They're
like
everything chrome and yeah. There's a Corvette I passed, burgundy. It looked like it had a bunch of little pinstripes and all kinds of shit on it. Throttle, otherwise I'm spinning out straight. Go.
I'm not gonna get up to third on this one. Came close, but. We only had one like big fuck up on that one, but
one car I think I'd love to have is one of the older Corvette ZR1s.
Yeah, like
one of the original ones, I guess. I don't know. Whatever.
Was that like 80s
like
that they first came out with?
Kind. I think so.
Yeah,
something
it seems like
that.
Yeah, sometime in the like mid '85 ZR1 or something was the first one.
Yeah. Not cheap.
Yeah.
Well, I guess nothing's cheap right now. Not anymore.
Yeah, it's funny every time like a new GT game comes out. Like I think it was the same way when GT Sport came out. Like I really start looking at cars and stuff online, like buying a car and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh man,
I was just talking about the exact same thing. I get the urge to get just some older car, but that's just nasty and has just like massive power. And
I was actually looking at, because shoot, I've had my car for 9 years now.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, I've had it paid off for like 6 of those or whatever, but
And then you had that wreck.
Yeah, and I've had hail damage and shit to it, but whatever. I hardly
Oh,
drive
maybe
the
that's what
thing.
it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did get rear-ended once too,
Oh, yeah.
but I'm definitely ready for a new car, but I really don't need one because I don't drive it that much to begin with. But
Hey, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you feel about, electric vehicles, but Lisa got, she had 3/4 of it. Oh, no, no, just barely, we'll just say between half and 3/4
uh,
of gas. And she filled it up and it cost her almost $40.
oh my God, yeah, it's
Yep.
crazy right now. That is one thing with us both working from home, except she's gonna have to go
Yep.
back to the office before too long. They keep
Ah,
saying that, but yeah, right now it's like the kids' daycare is like literally like
that's
a
the biggest
mile,
problem.
2 miles from the house at most, and
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, it's super close. Like it's just like we pull out of our neighborhood and
That's
then
awesome.
you go to like there's like one intersection like right there. It's Virginia and Coit, and you
Okay.
go just
Hmm.
past Virginia and their little preschool's right there. It's like super close, but
That's pretty good.
yeah. And then so we're not driving to work. We just drive them there and pick them up,
Yeah.
and then besides that, going to the grocery store or whatever. So luckily, we're not spending a bunch of money on gas, but yeah,
Yep.
these gas prices are
You and I
getting
are,
crazy.
you guys and us are in the similar boat. Not necessarily the daycare costs, but like not going anywhere.
Yeah.
We dropped Nathaniel off in no, not this week, but oh god, I got a break. I'm talking too much. Okay. Take him to school typically in the morning, and then
Hmm.
come back home and start working, and then she'll go get him at 3 o'clock from school, and that's it. That's the extent of her driving. She may pick up a pizza on the way home,
Hmm.
or make, most of the time cook dinner or whatever. And so it's groceries bill, whatever. But we filled up. I forget what day we filled up mine before these, real high prices
Hmm.
of gas. We want to see how long it's going to last. Just because we like you said, we don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, they went out tonight. They just went to Panda Express.
Yeah.
That was it. Tomorrow we're gonna go bowling, and yeah. But still, I guess having. I mean, I've been ever since these Teslas, go so fast, and just I'm like, I want one of those that go really, really fast.
Yeah.
Um, but now more so, hey, gas prices are out of control. So
Yeah, I know. It's
I'm
like
like,
yeah,
damn it.
it's like you want
How
something
do I?
fun, but then at the same time, I don't want to. But I guess for me, since I do, you know, I work from home full time permanently, so it's like whatever I when I do get something new, like whatever I get, it's still gonna just
Yeah,
be
yeah,
driven, not that much in short
barely. Yep,
distances. But now I was actually
yep,
looking at the Subaru WRXs, like
yep.
the
Which
STI,
one?
which are those are the ones that are like they're like the sporty ones. It's got that big wing
Yeah,
on the
like a
back.
2000, like an older one,
No,
or
like
brand new.
newer. I mean, used, but
Okay,
because
yeah,
they
yeah.
just came out with a new body style, and they're kind of they don't look
They
as
don't
good.
look right.
Yeah,
Nope.
I mean they're pretty cool, but they don't look as cool as the previous body
Oh
style.
yeah,
But
2000. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so I
Just
was
the
looking
last
at
body
some
style's
like
great.
2019, 2020. Like I was looking at some
Okay, yeah,
that model, um, but yeah, they're pretty badass little cars. And if you get the STI, then they're all
yeah. That's the fast one.
six speed
Turbo.
manual transmission. They got how
That's
many? I'm
cool.
trying to think how much
And they
horsepower they
launch
have.
like really, really hard
Yeah,
because
and
they're
there's like
all-wheel
a bunch of
drive.
control, like was like how you're, you know, even though it's manual shit, like you can put it in like sport mode and different stuff, and then you can also control like the what was it? I can't remember. There's a bunch of control you have over like how the car launches and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Dump the
what else was
clutch.
it?
Just.
I know, and it's been a shoot. I know how to drive a stick, but it's been a
Oh
long
yeah.
time since I've actually driven one. It would probably take me a little get used to. And at the same time, I'm like, do I really? It'd be fun to drive a stick, but I'm like,
You'll get tired of it so quick,
I don't
probably.
know. It's like, having an
Maybe.
automatic's.
On the other hand, if you're not driving much,
Yeah, I think what I
I
would
just
like
want. Mhm.
is a car that's automatic, but it's got the paddle shifters. That would be fun.
My my Jeep has the paddle shifters for
Does it?
whatever reason. Yes.
That's funny.
Uh, yeah, it is. I mean, so Lisa has the the manual shifting right there, you know, in her right hand, like
Yeah,
where
yeah,
park
they have them
reverse
like on
neutral
the.
drive. Yeah, and she uses it sometimes for whatever reason. She likes it. Not mine. I got them right there on the steering wheel, just in case. I don't know what for. I mean, oh, good. That race is over. That was a long Daytona 500 or Daytona 500, whatever.
Was it on the
5
Daytona road
laps.
course?
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Took
Yeah, that one does
forever.
take. I like that road course layout though. It's pretty fun. But yeah,
Yeah.
that one. That race did take a little bit.
Last race. I don't think I'm going to be on this too much longer.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay up
Kinda worn out.
late tonight. We're having a little birthday party for Isaac tomorrow. He turns 4 on Monday, and then we're going out of town on Monday too.
Where to?
Florida. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we were supposed to go 2 years ago. Like we had our flights booked and everything,
Oh,
like March of
man.
2020, and like a week before we were supposed to go is when like all hell broke loose and everything started shutting down and everything, and so we canceled our flight, and then luckily Southwest like really extended their like the amount of time you have to use the vouchers. So we've had it's been 2 years. I think we still have till like September in order to use them, but yeah, we just decided to finally go visit our friends in Florida and use up our. I had to pay like an extra $36 for our flights, so it worked out good.
That's fine. Yeah.
So we fly there on Monday and then come back Friday morning. So
It'll be a fun trip.
yeah.
Get the hell out of here. Get away from some work.
Yep. And they live in like the Tampa area.
Sorry, guys.
So hey,
Hello there.
there he is.
Haley was calling to ask if she could borrow some money. She was at the car dealership. Her car crapping out on her. I was like, "That's what you get for buying a GM." Just saying.
What kind of
it's
car
like a
does she have?
2012 or 2013 Buick Regal. And I was like, I'd have advised you not to buy it with 92,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
She was like, well, you weren't there, and I didn't like you at the time. And, like, I understand all that, but
any
live
car
and you
with
learn.
92,000 miles is not.
Right, that's the type of car you buy for like $7,000-8,000 if you have $5,000 cash.
Yeah.
And you try to talk them down as little as possible. I don't know. I mean, then again, I haven't bought a car since 2015, so
Yeah.
what the fuck do I know?
Yeah, I know.
about
Mine's
three,
2013. I know. Yeah,
But-
Rick and I were just talking about cars before you got back on.
So the funny thing is, she's at the car dealership, right? She's been researching the Mazda CX-5. I'm like, okay, yeah, I like those. Those are cool.
Nice.
How much? She's like, well, everyone I've driven just feels weird. And I'm like, well, Mazdas aren't that great as far as build quality. You'll hear a lot of road noise. You might not be used to the suspension, whatever. SUV, whatever. I was like, you just feel a lot more in a Mazda than you would other places. But then again, I'm only going by when Krista had her Mazda. But I was like, oh, you don't? Okay. She goes, well, but I don't want the CX-5. They have a Land Rover here. And I was like, hold up. Hold up.
Hold
Haley,
on.
you're 21. You don't need a fucking Land Rover.
Yeah,
But it's
insurance.
only $17,000. Ooh, insurance. Thank you. I didn't think about that. Thank you.
Has
I
she
didn't
been
think
talking to
about that.
Carrie?
Dude, I don't know. But I was like,
And
Haley,
if it's a $17,000 Land Rover, then it's probably got like 120,000 miles on it.
apparently
or
it's only got
15 years.
64,000 miles on it.
Okay,
And I'm like,
well that's not too
okay,
bad.
that's not bad. It's a
What year?
2014. And I was
Okay.
like, okay, well, Haley, it's an 8-year-old car. I understand it only has 64,000 miles on it, but by time how long are you looking to finance it? 60 months. So you're gonna be paying this off when the car is 13 years old. That just sounds ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
You're asking to borrow $2,000. I would rather give you $5,000 if you go buy a brand new Civic or Corolla
Yeah.
and keep it until it's paid off, and once you pay it off, you can drive it another 5-6 years if you keep up with the maintenance. The maintenance is going to cost you, $1 to $1,500 a year, but that's still cheaper than a car payment, But if you take care of your car, it'll last. And she's like, oh, well, you really do that? I was like, if you're cool getting a cheap $20,000 to $23,000 car, like a Civic, Corolla,
newer,
not a Nissan Sentra, but like a Volkswagen Golf, like anything in that 20 to 23, we might even go to 25. Who knows? But yes, I would rather give you $5,000 for a brand new car than loan you $2,000 on a 2014 Land Rover. So we're gonna go look Sunday at new cars.
That's just a smarter.
Cars.
Are the
That's a
dealerships
much
open
smarter.
on Sunday?
Some are. I know a lot are
I thought they were all
closed.
closed.
Hell, probably these days they probably are closed because they have no cars on the lot to begin with.
True.
God, so we took Maria's Highlander in for oil change and stuff on Monday. There's a Toyota dealership off 380 here in Prosper, but yeah, their lot was like basically empty. Like there was like nothing out there.
Is this the one over here past Preston?
Yeah, it's like
Out
west
my
of the
way,
west of the tollway off
Yeah,
of
yeah.
380.
We went there and she test drove a Camry and hated it. But there was like nothing. There's nothing there.
Yeah. They just have nothing. There's like no used cars, like hardly any. And the guy, our like service guy, he's like, we get like truckloads of new cars like every week, but he's like, they just don't stay on the lot. Like they sell like super quick.
What?
Yeah, that's what he said. I was like, wow.
Yeah, and so I was like, all right, give me some names of cars, used cars that I can look up for you. Because I'll buy, I'll give you money too for a 2019, 2020 used, car that has low miles. And you need something with a warranty, Haley.
Yeah.
I'd feel comfortable giving you money for something with a warranty. And she was like, okay, no, I don't want any like Chevy, Ford, Dodge. I was like, that's cool. I don't care. I was like, so like Honda CRV or, CHRV, whatever the other little small SUV is.
Yeah.
And she was like, those are like grandma cars. I was like, no, they're not. And they're fucking nice and they're going to last you fucking 20 years if you take care of it. And I was like, what about the Toyota RAV4 or, of course, Civic, Corolla, Golf, anything new. I was like, hell, I don't care if it's a Kia or a Hyundai, She was like, well, I really like the look of it. Like, ooh, I like the BMW SUVs. fucking who doesn't, man?
Yeah,
I was
no
like,
shit.
Haley, you're not gonna find one for $20,000 to $25,000. She's like,
I want an X6M.
You definitely can. And I was like, yeah, something with 80,000
Yeah, it's gonna
miles,
be
that's 6-7 years old, and then you might as well get that Land Rover.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Well,
high
Charter's agreeing
miles,
with me, so
older.
I think we could." And Krista was like, "Haley, you live in a ghetto ass neighborhood, and you're gonna roll in a BMW.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like,
Yeah.
come on."
I think he'll be sitting on blocks and.
Right, exactly. Okay, looked it up right now. 2014 BMW X1, $15,000, 84,000 miles.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want that.
No, that thing's
Not if you need to make payments.
yeah, it's going to start having problems and getting maintenance or repairs on a BMW is going to be more expensive than
I think oil
something
changes
else.
are more expensive on BMWs too.
Yeah.
Possibly.
It's like it's more apt to start having issues, and it's going to be more expensive when it does.
Is she into the status symbol thing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, gotta have a Beamer or Mercedes,
No.
whatever.
No, not really. She's never been that way. I think she just saw it and really likes it and wants an SUV, and all the Mazdas she's looked at, she just hadn't really liked the way it drives. I was like, then maybe you don't go Mazda. I mean, that if you're not liking it, it's like. But I know you said no Dodge, but hell, let's look at Jeep. I mean, they have a cult following for a reason. But how do you like your Jeep, Rick? I mean, I'm not buying her a fucking Grand Cherokee, but
Yeah. Well, I love it. I mean, I'm leasing mine. She bought hers, buying hers.
y'all both have Grand Cherokees?
Yeah, but mine's the L. Mine's the third row. It's longer or whatever. Mine's more of a cruiser. Hers is 4x4. Mine's not. But anyway, but like it's. I don't know. They both drive differently, but I do like it. Never had one before. A Jeep in general.
I had a Jeep rental car back in, it was when we were at LFC. It was a Liberty, but I liked it. I thought it was real basic on the inside, but I still liked it.
Well, yeah.
All right, thanks for listening to my story, guys.
No,
it
is more of a basic. Liberty's more of a basic model.
Yeah. And another thing to consider too is like an older car, if it's like a 2014 or something like that, like the technology in it's going to be less. The safety features are going to be not as good as current.
I didn't think about that. Like,
cars.
did you think about will it hook up to Bluetooth? I mean, it being a Land Rover, it probably would, but
you'd be surprised. Like certain cars, even nicer car, like hell, BMWs, like just up until I think the last few years, like a lot of their stuff was super basic ass, and like the stereo and the gauges and all that stuff. And like they've finally like upgraded that stuff where all the displays and stuff are badass looking. But
what I don't understand is how Mercedes and Volvo have $40,000 cars without HID lights or like xenon lights.
Yeah.
They have their regular fucking halogen bulbs. Like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely am ready to get a new car, but I also don't want to pay for a new car. So it's like not having a car payment for 6 years now has been quite nice.
Yeah.
And hell, with the daycare and all that shit, I couldn't even I couldn't really afford a car payment. I'm like, it's just it would.
Yeah, you're doing
I mean,
thing.
I could fit in a car payment, but I'm like, it would just make things tighter than they need to be. It's not worth it.
I love my car too much to want a new one.
It's
like 7
for
years old, and I still fucking love it.
Yeah, for yours,
although,
having the
I got it back from the body shop and it's still fucked up. I've taken it back in 3 times now. They still aren't getting it right, and I'm like, this last time, the doors aren't even aligned. Like you look down the side, I'm like, why does it look like the door is sticking out? Like. And they're like, oh, that's normal. I was like, no, it's not.
Yeah, they all have that.
You can't tell me that. Let's go to the Volkswagen dealership right now. We can look at used GTIs, even used Golfs, whatever car. You know that doors don't stick out 3 millimeters, dude. So that when you're washing it, your hand like hits the rib. Like, no.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you if you'd ever gotten it back. But I guess you have now.
Yeah,
but it's still fucked up.
I got it back, and there was too much wind noise, and it kept popping a light code, like adaptive front lighting system. So when you turn on the headlights do an initial test. They like go up, down, left, right. and test, because like when as you're driving and as you turn, the headlights move a little bit to like, and that wasn't working. They finally got that situated, but then I noticed when I closed the driver's door when I got home, it sounds hollow as fuck. You hear a clink like metal. I'm like,
yeah,
that's not right. So I took it right back and I was like, I don't know how I didn't hear this the last 2 times I had it, but this is different. And they were like, you sure it shouldn't sound like that? And I was like, yeah. I was like, open up all 3 other doors and listen to the thud it makes instead of a clank. And then sure enough, they're like, huh, oh yeah. And so the GM ended up coming out because they didn't know what the hell to do. He was like, call Volkswagen, see if they, because they gave me a new door, but it doesn't mean that the internal, it didn't come with like soundproofing or whatever.
Right.
So they got to call Volkswagen and see if they can get that piece or whatever. So I have my car now, but they're just waiting on that piece. And then I noticed there's a spot next to the sunroof on the top. There's a plastic piece around the sunroof. It's cracked. And I was like, I don't know if this was here before the accident or not, but it doesn't look like a rock hit it.
Yeah.
I would think I would see a chip, Can you put it through to the insurance company? So they're doing that. So they're going to fix that. And then I'm going to have them realign the doors correctly. Other than that, new suspension feels great.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, everything feels great. It's just a lot of wind noise. Holy shit! Because that's another thing that I was taking it back for. The window seal, like you could just see, like it wasn't flush against the window. I'm like, guys, like you can see, like I'm going 30 miles down the road and here.
Yeah.
Like you said, you test drove it. How did y'all not hear this? But they finally fixed that. So little by little, and service king, no, you should be 100% your satisfaction guarantee. Well, I'm gonna make sure I'm satisfied because. But like dealing with Service King has made me want to go get a new car, but I don't want a car payment.
Yeah.
And all I would do is go get another fucking 2016 GTI.
Yeah.
It's somebody else's problems.
How the hell do you remove parts that you bought for this car?
Buy a new engine. Yeah, you can't really remove them. You can change some of the parts, in the garage.
Yeah, downgrade.
Right.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do, Rick?
Drop and power, because I was only supposed to upgrade this to 650 or less.
So you can.
Is it the Porsche?
Yeah.
Let's go buy the Cayman.
Yeah, just go buy the Cayman. That's what I'm driving, and when you buy it base, it's like just barely under 650. So you're good to go.
Damn.
But what you can also do if you do have a car that's overpowered for something, you get
power restrictor.
You buy the fully customizable computer, and then you can go into your settings and lower the power, and then it'll lower the PP. But if your power's
I hate that it's called PP.
Yeah, if your power's too high, then you can't take it down far enough because it'll only go so far down.
Well, let's see. Okay, here's actually all the parts that I can get. I forgot in the settings.
And then you can go in and like just revert it back to the original parts.
Yeah, that's. Measure 666.57. Interesting.
You're gonna want this Cayman for the Nürburgring race though. So you try to drive a regular souped up Porsche.
I drove a regular souped up Porsche and it sucked.
Yeah.
Oh, it sucked.
Hell, I've completed it like 2 times now, and I got up to 5th place the last time, and I like drove it pretty good, and I'm in the Cayman.
Right there. I made it. Yeah, I'll end up buying that. one that quits early tonight.
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
said,
where's
I'm not-
Brian at?
I don't know.
He was on
fell asleep.
earlier, like at
Probably-
7.
Probably fell asleep early again.
Put this
That mean you're
kid
taking
to
off,
bed.
Rick?
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
I may be on some time in the morning, probably. But I'll have to.
Oh shit, there's
All
2
right.
Caymans
Later, Rick.
in there, Nate. Do you want?
Alright.
There's like a white
yes.
one and a yellow one.
I don't know. I didn't see the other one or notice it. I just bought the one, just like the one we used on GT Sport.
Oh, the yellow and gray. Okay, yeah.
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 It
Oh no, I
looks
was
like-
thinking of the Volkswagen. It had the Beetle. Never mind, my bad.
Yeah,
It had 2 different color choices.
and the Cayman like looks a lot better on this game too, with the graphics, like the paint and the lighting on it looks like so much better.
Yeah, the Club Sport. Oh, this shows it's $6.99.
Really?
Yeah.
The PP?
Oh no, never mind. That's my current car. I'm a dumbass. Yeah, 649.43. Oh, I got invited to buy a $2.3 million Porsche.
I know. I got the same thing. That was actually one of my roulette ticket prizes, was an invitation to buy a $2.3 million car. I'm like, what?
Oh, I have a Lambo invitation too.
I have one for a Pagani. I have
3.6 million.
yeah, I have a
Lamborghini
Porsche.
Veneno. Good God. Let's see. I gotta go to my garage, see what I have for that's under 700. Well, I could just use my Skyline, but all the cars that they're showing, are all like GTR, GT, or GR3, GR4 cars. So I won't.
I've got the third place car right here in front of me, and I'm almost to the long straight on Nürburgring.
What was that? A Mercedes pace car? Fuck, 5 gold bars again. Damn
Seriously?
it. Like, I'm tired of getting, yes. 500,000, like, great, thank you, but
Well, you can just
damn
go
it, I'd
buy
like to win a
awesome
car.
cars.
I like winning them.
Well, hey, I usually just get 2,000 credits when I do it, so.
Yeah, I get the single bar a lot too, or the small little stack, not the single bar,
Yeah.
the single little stack.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. Sword performance points, okay. 86 rally car note. I could ooh, that vet I won is 649.
This time I did most of the times that I've done this Nürburgring one, it was like raining. This time it never rained, but I had intermediate tires on it the whole time, but it didn't hurt me.
Oh man, I might just take my golf into this championship.
That's sweet. Okay, got third place. That's all I care about. Geez, I've driven 185 miles today.
Damn.
Yeah, I was doing some during the day today. We were slow and stuff today, so. And then also, since I'm off all next week, my boss didn't
Oh, nice.
assign me any more files at the end of the day, and I'd cleared out what I had in my queue, so.
Alright, let's see if I can enter.
Yeah, I really wish they had something. I mean, had like the mileage points thing still, like they did in GT Sport. So I'm like, yeah, it's cool. You get the roulette ticket once you hit your marathon amount, but then it's like I've driven 185 miles today, and I don't get any other kind of.
Right, I agree. Like, what's the purpose of the daily workout if you're not gonna? I don't need a gift card every time, but give me at least a roulette, for money.
Yeah, like maybe every time you hit another marathon distance, they give you another roulette ticket, or yeah, just yeah. I wish they had still had something similar to that, but
I mean,
whatever.
I'd take the daily gift card as well. I don't.
Yeah,
I mean, don't get me wrong.
yeah. The daily gift card thing was nice. I mean, most of the time you got a car you already had, but still, it was still
Right.
nice. Occasionally you get something really nice.
This Rocco is bad. Hmm. Oh shit! It's got different colors. What is this? 656. I bet if I put racing soft on it, it would make it a lot higher.
Oh, super collection. Okay, yeah, just unlocked menu book 32. That's what I'm on next. Yeah, I think I like this menu book stuff so far. I think it was a pretty cool way for you to like do races and collect cars.
Agreed. I like the collecting of cars with it.
And they've also, yeah, so all of your like older base cars apparently you they're either you win them from the menu stuff or you buy them in the used car dealership. Because if you go to the brand central, like all of it's like newer cars and race cars basically.
Hmm. Wait, say all that again?
So like if you go to the brand central, like to go buy the new cars.
Uh-huh.
So like on GT Sport, like it would have like the old Corvette, Camaro, and the cars.
Right.
On GT7, if you go to the brand central, go to Chevy.
Oh, it's only
It,
2001 and up or something.
yeah, it's like just like the newer Camaro and like Corvettes and race cars. Like you can't buy the old cars in there. So they've made that to where you just get them from these collections, the menu collections, and then and then in the used car dealership, the stuff that rotates through there, like older cars.
I'm waiting, like, in one of these races that I was doing, I was racing against a Toyota MR2.
Uh,
I'm like, why hasn't that been in the used car dealership? Because that was one of my
yeah.
favorite cars on either Gran Turismo 1 or 2.
Hmm.
But that car was so fun to drive.
Yeah, I've kind of had oh shoot, there's a bunch of stuff sold out in my used car dealership right now. I've bought a decent amount of what's in there. Let's see, the only ones I haven't bought out of there right now, there's a Ferrari 458 Italia '09. There's this Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6 GSR TM SCP 99. It's 162,000. Limited stock. Oh, and then they have this more base Lancer. That's cool.
This came in.
I won't buy some of this shit because there'll be a Mitsubishi menu book, and I'll could have just won it for free.
Actually, man, there was one car that I drove. I don't remember if it was Alfa Romeo or Peugeot, but it was for one of those races or the. Oh, this is it. It was fun. The Peugeot RCZ GR4.
Oh yeah, is that yeah? I like that car.
It's like black and white, but it was like it like stuck to the track. It was fun.
Yeah, that one.
Or maybe it was the GR3. I don't know, but it was fun regardless.
Yeah, I think that one. If you do the Dragon Trail Gardens course, the small one, you drive that Peugeot. That's what you drive for that
that's the
circuit
one.
experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that I'd actually bought that car to race on that track for the online races on GT Sport. So I drove that one a bunch. Yeah, it was
This
a fun
Renault
little
Megane
car.
Trophy is pretty awesome looking.
Is
Little
that the
hatchback.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Alfa Romeo? Oh, that's Italian. Duh.
Let's see. I'm gonna go do work on my super license now.
Okay, definitely don't want that. Maserati. I like the look of them, but no. Alright, let's look. I think I'm gonna buy this Renault. It looks awesome.
Yeah, some of those Renaults are pretty nice.
It only comes in the yellow. Motherfucker. I hate yellow cars. Unless it's neon yellow, then it's cool. Although, like F1, the Renault, I mean, I guess that's their colors, yellow and black.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of yellows on a street car. Like certain ones, like a Lamborghini can look good in yellow sometimes. But yeah.
I saw a Corvette. There's a Corvette around here that's neon yellow. It's got a wrap on it. Dude, it's fucking so badass. I see it all the time over at that Glorious next to us. It looks so cool. Where do you get tires at? Took a shot. World Touring Car Championship. Trial Mountain, Circuit de Barcelona, and Nürburgring. Great. And we're supposed to walk the 5K in the morning. I sprained my ankle.
Oh, damn.
Night. Yeah, dude, I'm suffering. I'm in an ankle brace, so at least allow me to walk around, but I'll be able to take my scooter with me. wonder why they didn't have Trial Mountain on the last course.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't have Trial Mountain or Deep Forest.
Deep Forest, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have either one, and those were like two classic Gran Turismo tracks. But yeah, I don't know why they didn't have them.
Yeah, those were two of the courses that Clint and I raced all the time. I think this Renault is one of the cars that you play on Trial Mountain, or Deep Forest, I mean, during the IA courses.
Oh yeah, that one was a fun car.
I just remember it being yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's cool. I've never noticed that they have people like standing on the cliffs on Trial Mountain, like taking pictures.
Oh, nice.
And up on the bridge, like overlooking.
Did you happen to watch that video I'd sent of the like comparing the game on PS4, PS4 Pro, and the PS5?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I
Did night and day.
Was it yesterday? Like I mean, yeah, PS5 is like definitely, much better graphics and all that stuff. But it seemed like the main difference between like the way it looks on the different consoles is like the stuff like around the track. So like on the PS5, like the trees are like much denser around the track, like the details better, like the one track, I think it may have been on Trial Mountain. There's like one turn and there's like these two like huge trees with these giant trunks on them, and like the textures on between like the PS4 version and the PS5 like look completely different. The PS5 was way more detailed, and you could tell like the depth and the like bark and stuff like that. But
right.
Yeah, and there was other.
I'll have to go check it out.
Yeah, the way the lighting and stuff, of course. But I mean, yeah, the PS5 version's like definitely looks way better. But yeah, it seems like in order for them to make it still run smooth on PS4. Like it's just the textures like outside of the track where the biggest differences are as far as the way stuff looks. But yeah, it was a pretty interesting video comparing.
Fucking hit that guy. Do you ever restart if you aren't going to get the clean race bonus?
No, not usually.
If I'm on lap 1 or 2, I will sometimes. Except on that Nürburgring rain course,
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it.
No, fuck it.
Like, once I ran into somebody, I was like, I'm pushing all y'all fuckers out the way, I don't care.
No, I usually just like, it's fine. I'm just trying to beat it. You could always go back and race it again and get the money and the clean bonus again later if you wanted, but
In my GTI, I have it totally souped up, like raced out as much as you can power it up. And in the replays, or like after the race, you know, it's just going around the track. You can hear like,
yeah,
like it's really cool. It's not just the tinkering of the engine, you know, after you turn it off. It's
yeah. So okay, so
like,
something to check out. Like just go into like a time trial, and then set it to nighttime. And then I think you have to it has to be like a turbo car with a racing muffler and then the anti-lag system on there. And like when it does that popping and the backfiring, it actually shoots flames out of the tailpipe.
My GTI does that.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's
cool.
stupid. They only have one muffler. And I'm like, dude, GTIs are dual exhaust. Like, what the hell? Okay, that wasn't my fault. It was better give me the clean race. That was the Viper coming up way too fast. Weird. We still haven't played multiplayer because we're all still having fun with the single player.
Yeah.
What the hell is this guy in a Suzuki? Swift? What? Man, these new NSXs look awesome.
Yeah, they do. Oh, son of a bitch.
Shit. Shit, no, don't leave now. Oh, you fucking dumbass, Adam. Oh my god. Alright, I'll be right back. Cool. Lexus RCF looks pretty cool too.
Yeah.
It's like the orange one. Hey,
there's Brian.
you woke up.
I was here, it's you.
Nah, I was just doing stuff with Val, and then I tried to join a second ago. It wouldn't let me join the party chat.
Oh.
It was just loading, and then it said can't join party chat.
What's this, PS4?
So I restarted.
Remember PS4 used to do that shit to me all the time.
So I restarted the party. I restarted the PlayStation. What are y'all playing?
I'm on Gran Turismo.
GT, yeah.
In a championship right now. Oh shit. Fucking, there goes the clean bonus. Oh well.
Trying to do this S license test here, and I got all crazy, like right towards the finish line, and like slid sideways into the pits. Like it didn't even go to the finish line.
Alright, fuck it. Move it, Porsche. I was being nice, but you're just gonna ride your brakes the whole fucking time. Have you done any of the supercar licenses, Nate?
That's what I'm working on right now. I'm on the first one. I'm trying to gold it. I'm like real close to golding it, but
I think it's number 7. F is the F1 car. Dude, it's so fun, but hard as shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the F1 cars.
What did you think about that one? I think it was the IA test where you're in the super car that's like super fast and it's just like zigzaggy back and forth.
Oh yeah,
I think
that
it was
one
like
was
test 5 or 6.
Yeah, that one was tough. I mean, I finally golded it, but yeah, that one takes a little getting used to. Yeah, it's so fast. I mean, that car's like so fast and it just hugs the ground, but yeah, it's like trying to get it down to get that quick time took a little bit.
What's up, kiddo? Do what? Yeah, but Nate and Brian are on chat. For moral support, I mean. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Losing too much ground on this last turn.
Alright.
Turn that kitchen light off in here if that's good.
Get this last turn down, I would easily goal this. Way too much time there.
Lance!
You can hear the squeaky squeak.
Yeah, you can hear a squeaker.
God dang it. I don't know where he found that fucking toy. Like, gee, I swear. He just gets his toys out, leaves them at the top of the stairs for me to trip over. That's how I hurt my ankle. Stepped on one of his fucking toys and rolled my ankle. And then I'm supposed to walk a 5K tomorrow, Brian.
Oh, no. Oh,
When it's, 30 degrees outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck that. Are you doing the St. Patty's Day?
Yeah, it's in
5K?
it's in McKinney.
Oh, one in McKinney. Cool.
It's like, it starts at Tup's Brewery.
Oh, okay. That's cool. It's only like
yeah.
30 minutes to walk and you're fine.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Or
when I can
45
normally
minutes.
walk, yeah, but, I mean, I thought about just taking my knee scooter and,
Scooting along.
yeah, like, fuck it.
Fuck this shit.
I'm not trying to win anyway.
Exactly. I'm just trying to get my walk on, see the sights, get my medal.
Wait, they give medals?
Yeah, a lot of 5Ks do.
Okay, like a participation medal,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, everybody gets
Okay.
like a medal. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It'd be cool if
Yeah,
they did that.
I got a ton of them. I got like for like the one, like the Dallas one, the main one. I've done it a couple of times, but yeah, I've got one that's like a beer mug. It looks like a beer mug, and it's like St. Patty's Day, but it's also like a beer bottle opener.
That's cool.
Yeah, like
All
yeah,
right.
most of the ones they give you like a participation little medal.
Okay, I'm trying to think of all the sponsors for this one. Obviously, Tup's Brewery.
Some of them
I
will
forget the
even
main
give you like
sponsor,
a
but-
beer at the end. If it's
Yeah, a lot of
something
them.
like that.
Yeah, there's like a beer area. Well, that's the thing. Like, if you do the St. Patty's Day, like you get to go because you finish and then you go into like a little area, like staging area or post race area, and then yeah, you get like with your race wristband, you get like a beer, a beer or
That's
two.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. It's one thing that like me and Val used to do them all the time, like pre-COVID, and then like there just wasn't.
Oh, there he goes. Brian lost connection.
I didn't get the notification on my screen for him
No.
leaving, but did you get it?
Yeah.
There it goes. Ah, son of a bitch. We thought it was fixed.
I think I could get under 2 minutes on those laps.
God, I can't figure out. And the demonstration car on this Lambo one I'm doing here, like, he just takes off from me at the end of the last
The
turn,
neon
and
green.
I can't. Yeah,
Yeah, that last it's the big turn, right? The big long turn.
no, there's a big long turn at the beginning. The last one's like it's not a real long
It's
one.
not
It's a pretty
beveled.
long
It's
turn, but
beveled a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it. I know. I always get sideways there, like, and
I know,
he
like-
makes up so much speed from that little hairpin or the small little turn going into that tunnel up to that next big turn. I know he just keeps taking off.
like I can keep up with him pretty well until like going into that last sweeping turn, and then like coming out of that, like he just shoots like way ahead of me, and yeah, my car's just like wanting to rotate around the whole time.
See, I can keep up with him the whole way, if not be leading at the turn going into the tunnel, and he shoots by me there.
See, I keep up with him there, like I'm sticking with him, but it's like coming out of this last turn, I just can't. Because if I start like giving it full gas, like at the point where he's like just taking off away from me, my car just like rotates around and slams the wall. Oh, motherfucker. My line just must be total shit on that turn, is why I can't stick it.
Yeah, this little Renault looks badass. The Megane, or however you
Gain
pronounce
trophy
it.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only 0.091 off of gold on this one. And I'm like
On the Lambo?
consistently. Yeah, I'm like consistently can get like within like 0.2 of gold. I just can't. And it's mostly just that last little part of the track that I can't seem to get down. I mean, I've watched the demonstration, and I
That
know
was
what
me on
he's
that.
doing, but
A6 with the, Accurate NSX, I could consistently hit like 17.3 all day.
yeah.
And then I got to where I could hit 17.1 like anytime I wanted, but could not get underneath it. I think the third or fourth test, it's on for that super license. It's on Tokyo Speedway. Dude, that one took me forever. I stayed up the other night like 3 hours playing that one course for gold. I mean, I beat it and just moved on with all the super license tests, unless I was like really close my first run, and then went ahead and just did it. But I just wanted to get through them.
Yeah.
And go back.
That's what I need to do, but I'm just so close on this one that I'm like...
Yeah, I didn't want to like lose, my... Like, no, I've got it, man. I know what to do. I don't want to have to relearn everything.
Okay, this might be it. I'm closer to the car now. There we go. Got it. I knew I could get it, just trying to get that last little part down. Sweet. Yeah, there's just such still, like, using the wheel and stuff, and then like, watching some of these YouTube guys that are really good. Like you watch them race, and it's like they make it look so easy, and you're like, oh, okay, I see what you got to do, blah blah blah. But like translating,
just smooth on their
translating
turns.
that to actually doing it with the the wheel and stuff, and then you kind of get locked into, okay, I know what I need to do, but then the feel of it, and like you keep doing the same thing over and over, making the same mistake over and over. And you're like, I can't get. And then that one time you finally get the line just right, and then it feels like, then you feel it, and like, oh, okay, this is what it should feel like. This is the line that I need to take, and then you start building off of that. But yeah, it's fun, but it's difficult at the same time.
Well, it's like watching Broken Machine also, like on Battlefield,
they
rip
make
through
it.
people. It's like, dude, I use the same fucking gun. How come I can't hit those shots? Or these people that like Doc just with his snipes and Warzone, like,
Yeah.
you fucking kidding me, man? And he's not even the best there is.
Yeah, he's really good, but there's people that are even way better.
Alright, move it, Clopez. Damn it, wrong line there. It's weird how different tracks seem so different, just depending on time of day, the weather.
Yeah.
You know, if it's cloudy or whatnot. You know, there's different shadows on the track.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I break where that tree shadow is. Well, fuck, it's not there this time.
Yeah, exactly. I've also noticed that it seems like when you've done races where it starts getting dark towards the end, that the grip on the track will like decrease. It's like the track's cooled off and it's like not as like I'm sliding around more than I was like earlier laps.
I have not really noticed. I've noticed it seems like maybe lap 5, but on these races, like your tires shouldn't be diminishing.
Yeah, those
So
short races
maybe
like that.
it is that it's darker, and I just didn't realize the time of day.
Yeah. Which is something that would actually happen, like with the track cool. Like the warmer the track, like the more grip your tires will have. If it starts cooling off, then you're gonna have less grip. So it makes sense, and it's pretty cool if they've added that extra bit of detail to it like that.
Right, and see, they put so much detail into little things like that, or just other little details that you would never think about.
Yeah.
But then they like drop the ball on so many other things. Like, why do I have to hit circle 5 times to go back to the cafe? You have a button up there which lets me look at, the cafe challenge. Just let me go back to the cafe, or have a home screen at the home button at the top to where at any point in any menu I can go home.
Yeah, that would be
and
nice.
In the GT Auto. When you click GT Auto, there's 3 sections there, like, for your car or maintenance, and then tuning, or not tuning, but the upgrades, and then the last one, I forget what that is. But once you go into one of those, when you try to back out, it backs you all the way back out to the home screen.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I hate that. Why does it? It should
No,
back you out one menu. Everything else backs you out
Yes.
one menu at a time, except for that.
Right. Why is that the one that they chose to back you all the way out?
Yeah, no, that's annoying. Because sometimes you'll go in there and it's like, okay, I want to go look at the wide body, see if I want to wide body this car, and then if you do that, then you're like, okay, then I want to go do the other, tuning and
livery or whatnot.
Yeah, customize it some more, wheels and stuff. But it's like, okay, now I gotta go back into all that stuff. Yeah, it's annoying as hell. But yeah, as far as like detail and the cars and the tracks, like that, and the physics, like that shit's like spot on. Like they nail that. But yeah, just little UI bugs that are annoying. And then also, so they've always called it the real driving simulator.
Right.
And I'm like, I think that's a more apt description of it. They don't call it a race simulator. It's a driving simulator, because most of what you do in here, yes, you're in races, but there's not a lot of true racing going on. Like you're just
no, agreed. Sport, sure.
Yes, that's like real racing, but yeah, most
Brian,
of the
you
rest
still there,
of this.
or?
No, I think he like left and go. He's probably, as soon as it dropped, he was probably so defeated he just said fuck it and shut it off.
I thought he came back, but maybe they're not. He's out on the corner selling a PS5.
Yeah.
Like, anybody want to? I'm switching to Xbox, guys.
Well, his deal's not even a PlayStation thing. It's some sort of internet problem.
Yeah. I wonder if it's just because it's an apartment, like all the current bandwidth going through that small hub right there. I mean, I guess any neighborhood would have that as well, but I don't know. I mean, that's just a guess.
Yeah, I mean, it could have something to do with it, but yeah, it's just it's so weird. It makes me wonder too, like, because he was doing it during the day, and maybe it wasn't as much going on. Like, he probably didn't
I was
have
thinking about that.
other
Like,
stuff.
wait till everybody's
on.
at home streaming, and yeah,
it could be a
Hold on.
building bandwidth issue or something possibly. Yeah, I don't know.
I gotta go tell Kristen.
Cool. of a bitch. Way too late.
You still there?
Yep, I'm still here.
And Krista was like, "All right, babe, have you ever seen that Seinfeld?" I'll just say what she said first. She was like, "Don't be like Seinfeld before his 5K. I mean, Kramer before his 5K."
Yeah.
Did you see that one where he stays up all night and
Yeah, I've
smoking or playing poker with all the Asians?
I actually just finished watching all the episodes on Netflix.
Nice.
Like
I did that
a couple of days ago, or yesterday
back
actually.
in 2019 when everything was on Hulu.
Yeah.
Because I caught them all the time throughout the day on reruns, and I'd be like, "Why is it like I'm not getting it." I was like, "Fuck it, I'm starting it from scratch."
Yeah.
I couldn't watch season 1. I was like, "Oh my god, this is horrible." So I went to season 2, watched like half of it, and then was like, "Damn it, no, I'm still missing stuff." So I went back, watched all of season 1, and then caught back up to where I was in season 2. But yeah, it's great, man.
Yeah, it is.
Although I can't watch Larry David's other show, I forget what it's called.
Curb Your Enthusiasm? Oh, I love Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Dude, it reminded me of a porno, the way it was shot. Is that just first season?
Yeah. It's like the video quality's not great on it. Oh, it's more like kind of a like documentary looking or something like.
Right. I've seen clips like on Instagram and TikTok, Facebook and whatnot, YouTube, just random shit, and they're funny.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We gave it a solid try, and just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I liked it, but yeah, I could see not liking it.
Okay, why on Nürburgring sometimes do you have to go through the little racetrack part of it before you hit the outskirts?
So there's different versions of it. I can't remember what they call that version, but yeah, there's because
there's the raceway.
There's the the GP track, which is the like the Formula One. They have a Formula One race on that track.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that circuit. So there's that, and then there's the Nordschleife, which is the the long crazy one, and then there's also where it combines the two, which I think when they do, I think they do like a 24-hour race out there.
Yeah, I think
they combine. I think it's a combination of the two. Like you race on both.
I remember catching those like on midday throughout the summer, like as a kid.
Yeah.
You'd see those big. Oh, what were the cars called? They're they're the big old cars that are like 3-4 million in this game.
Yeah.
Like
just those.
I forget what they're called. The Grand Prix cars, basically.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're called, or they used to be called, or maybe it was just because maybe that's what I called them because it was like the whatever Grand Prix.
Yeah.
It's like the Audi R18 or whatever. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Those style cars.
Yeah, those. I can't remember what they call those, like Le Mans style cars.
Like the super cars, yes.
Yeah. Because Le Mans is another one of the places where they do those 24-hour races. They do one at Daytona too. They have 24 hours of Daytona.
It's time to get Isaac a go-kart or a dirt bike, man. Would you ever be interested in going down to Austin to see the F1 race?
Oh yeah, I'd love to.
The Tour of Americas, or I think that's the course.
Yeah, Circuit of the Americas, yeah.
Circuit of the Americas, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd love to. I'd definitely want to do that one of these years.
Cool. Bob Stern was talking about like he wants to make it like a ticket thing.
Oh,
he thinks
cool.
It would be cool, like. If, he don't know if you can, but like basically a group all sit in one section.
Oh yeah.
But he didn't know that much about it. Obviously, be responsible for flight, hotel, or travel.
Right.
But
Yeah, shoot, it's probably been 10 years ago now. Like, I decided, I knew about Formula One and stuff. I knew, like, Michael Schumacher, some of the I knew some of the driver
that's the
names
only
and
one
stuff, but
I
I didn't,
only ever remembered,
yeah,
and
but
only because he like entered Indy races for a little while.
and so but I never really got into it, didn't really know much about it. But yeah, it was about 10 years ago I decided, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna like get into Formula One for this season, like, pick a team that I, will root for or whatever, and try to watch as many of the races I did. So I got into it, and it's like once you get into it, it's a really cool sport. But then on Netflix, I'm sure you've seen it on there, but it's called Drive to Survive. But
Uh-huh.
it's like a Formula One like
Yeah.
documentary series that they started. I think the
Yeah, I
fourth.
love it.
Okay, you've watched it.
I think it
Nice.
was. I don't remember if it was Bob or Junior
Yeah,
from the. Probably
both.
the Musers. I think it was Junior
Yeah, both of
talking
them have
about it,
talked about it
and
on the ticket.
I watched it, dude. It's awesome.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Max Verstappen. I'm glad he won it this past time because
yeah.
he's
I
kind of
was
my
actually
favorite.
I was actually watching that race live, like on my phone when that was all
Oh,
going on, because
nice.
I was rooting for him to win. I wanted him to beat Lewis Hamilton, and yeah, like I missed because it came on like early in the morning, and like I had missed the first part. I was like, oh shit, that race is probably going on now. So I pulled it up on my phone, started watching it. Like at that point, like Lewis Hamilton was like leading the race, and basically whoever the points were like, I think they were dead even going into the final race, and so basically whoever finished higher in the race was going to be the champion,
Right.
and and so I turned it on, like Lewis Hamilton's leading, like Max Verstappen's he's like a decent away back, and basically the the race is basically over. Like it's going to be really hard for Verstappen to catch him. But then like there's only like it was just a few laps left, and another car in the race like wrecked, and they had to like go to caution laps, and then they made so Lewis Hamilton's still leading. Verstappen's in second place, but there was like a few cars like in between them
Yeah,
on the
they let
track.
all
Yeah,
the
so
laps cars they made go forward.
they let him go past, and then so now it was going to come and Verstappen they had made a pit stop they put new like soft tires on his car. Hamilton stayed out, so it was going to come down to just the final lap, and Verstappen had better tires, and then yeah he made the pass and ended up winning it. But and then I saw just like a bunch of replays of it, and like they had like reaction of like the Red Bull pit like as he's making the pass, and like even some of the other like teams
No,
like their pit
I think
crews in the pit.
the pit manager, pit boss, whatever for Red Bull, I think is one of the most obnoxious guys on that show.
Christian Horner.
The guy with the
Yeah.
beard, but um, yeah, I like him. Verstappen. I like the
Daniel
what's his
Ricciardo. I
name?
like
John
him.
McClane. No, not McClane. McClurk for Ferrari.
Charles Leclerc.
Charles
Yeah.
Leclerc. Yeah, I liked him as well. I can't stand the guy that went from was it Red Bull to Renault?
Oh,
Um,
Ricardo. I like him. Daniel
Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I like him. He's just like a happy-go-lucky Australian.
and then there's another one of the young guys. He races for the pink team. Like,
Lance Stroll.
Yeah, Lance Stroll. Dude, I
Mhm.
think he's hilarious looking, like with his
Yeah.
little fro hair or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's not fro, but I don't know. He looks like Josh Hamilton, or I guess his composure is like Josh Hamilton and Mike Trout. Like, yeah, I know I'm badass, but
Yeah.
I mean,
And his dad owns the team too.
that's what I was gonna say. I thought so. So yeah, his dad owns the team, so he's like, yeah, of course I'm here.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, I mean, he's good. He's a good driver.
Is that the Haas team?
No, Haas.
So Haas is different.
Yeah, Haas is different. They're actually the only American owned team.
That's right. The pink team used to be Indian, owned,
they were the India
and
Force team, and
yeah,
then that guy like
so it's
got
like BMT or something now, isn't it? Or
yeah. Well,
B.
now they're actually Aston Martin because
Oh, okay.
yeah, the Lawrence Stroll is the dad. I think he bought Aston Martin or like a controlling stake in that, so now they're like the title sponsor for the team or whatever. Um, but yeah, no, that show's really good. I mean, they really amp up the drama and like all the behind the scenes stuff, and yeah, it's ridiculous how much money those teams spend. I mean, like the big teams like Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren, like their like yearly budgets are like in the hundreds of millions of dollars that they spend in those facilities they have, and they got hundreds of engineers like working on developing new parts and cars, and it's ridiculous.
Damn it! I got third on the Nürburgring. I just couldn't pass anybody, man. It sucks.
Yeah, it can be so narrow
Okay,
in
what
some of
place
those,
did I come in the championship?
so narrow in
Oh,
some of
we
the spots
tied, but
on
it
the
gave it
track.
to me. Yes.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool too with those Formula One cars is some of the technology that they develop on those cars like end up in like street cars eventually. You know, like these, hybrid systems and different stuff that they developed on some of these race cars, and then a street version of it ends up.
Mm-hmm. Collector level 23. Let's go back to the cafe. Play races.
Oh no. Oh, that would have definitely been gold. I'm doing this Ferrari F50. It's like S2, and I was to the last turn and got on it a little too quick and started like getting all like back and forth, and I was able to save it and not completely lose it, but I lost so much time.
On which one?
It's on Monza as the track, but it's the red Ferrari F50.
Oh yeah.
But
Dude,
yeah,
I hated that fucking car. It's handled so bad.
I've gotten used to it here. I don't mind it. You just have to really
The
find the
chicane
breaking
at the
points.
beginning is what just like I was like, that one took me a few races, but yeah, I finally got it. Oh, dude, you're almost there. Like, you're right there. Like,
Oh shit! Stop. Yeah, so I finished. I was like a second off on this one I just completed, but that was with me like fishtailing and going back and forth and like slowing way down and like skating through the finish line. It's like I would have definitely got it if I'd have got that turn right.
Oh, Rick beat my time on this one. Well, fuck that. Yeah, he was saying earlier before you jumped on, he's like, dude, how did you get some of those lap times on your super license? Like, I don't know. I just fucking did it.
Did them over
Kept
and
going
over
until I got it. Yeah, the freaking race 5 is rally one.
Uh-huh.
Dude, he was like, how? That was the main one. He was like, how did you do that? You did it like 7 seconds faster.
You've always seemed to be good with the Lambo. You've always seemed to do good with the rally races. I've gotten a lot better with them. They're a little hard to do on the wheel.
I can understand that, because I mean, it to me, the braking and accelerating with the triggers, you can just easily like back and forth, with your trigger fingers, just instead of like moving your feet that fast.
And then it's also like on the wheel, like I mean it's the same thing with on the controller. You know, you got to, especially on the dirt races, like you have to start steering early, but then another thing with on the wheel with the force feedback and stuff and the way it like gives resistance is on those dirt tracks, it like the wheel, you go from like having like resistance on the wheel to where it it lets go kind of, and you have like no resistance, and so you got to really get used to like being able to control the car when you lose that resistance. But yeah, I've gotten a lot better at it.
Oh shit, I forgot. If you acquired your rain license, I didn't even do anything, and it just gave it to me.
Yeah, you have to, if you complete all of the rain licenses, then it gives it to you. But it was bugged. It was bugged there for a few days.
Oh, okay.
And then
so
they fixed it.
Now that I went back into my license and failed, it was like, oh, here you go. Got it.
Yeah. I think all you had to do to get it is to go in and do one of the rain ones, and then it would give it to you at that point.
Yeah, I'm doing the F1, and it's not rainy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just...
I forgot you can't get off track, like, at all. Fuck. Yeah, test S7, man. Oof. It's a fucking beast.
Ah, damn. This way. See, it's stupid too. Some of the, like, I'm doing this license test, and if I'm in the race, like, I can adjust my traction control, you know, like on my wheel, which is cool. But like, if I set it to like 1 while I'm doing it now, like when I restart, it'll go back to 0. So, but if I back out to the like main screen for the test, I can go in and change it in my settings, and then it'll hold. But it'd be nice if it would just keep it from what I had set the last time I did it. But
that's weird. Jeez, man, this dude just whips around this fucking track like it's nothing. In the F1 car.
See, and those F1 cars are one car that seem to be a lot easier to drive with the wheel than they are with a controller. Because like the Mercedes F1 car and GT Sport was probably my like most fun car to drive. But then I know like y'all with the controller, like it was a hard car to drive. Like for me, the car would just and that's the same one that.
I mean, it stuck to the ground, but it was just like the turning. You gotta get used to the turning radius and everything. You know, it was just holy shit. God dang it. You hit those little red bumps in these cars and two wheels get up in the air and you can't do jack shit.
Yeah. Oh no. I was right at the finish, right before the finish line, and I just ran a little too far wide into an area I thought it would allow me to drive into, and it failed me.
That sucks.
It wasn't a great lap, but it might have been good enough.
Fuck, man. I was hauling ass that time.
This one should be pretty good as long as I don't fuck up this last little turn here.
Oh, you can pretty much take that turn at full speed?
Holy
shit.
Yep, just fucked it up. I broke way too late. Damn it.
These Indy cars, I swear, man, or F1 cars, just like you're going so fast that every split second that you turn late or early changes everything.
Oh yeah.
There's like no room for error.
Oh, damn. I improved, but I'm still about a tenth off. But I didn't do as good on that first part as I should have.
I wish they, on this one, you could do like, the small little circuits to help you learn each section instead of having to do the whole freaking track.
Oh, yeah. No, fuck. Damn it.
BS.
Oh, damn. I just want to gold this and then go to bed.
Dude,
So close.
it gets you like that.
I know. Before you know it, it's like, oh my god, where'd the time go?
Are you still in the Ferrari one?
Yeah.
I know the other night I was yawning on test, like the fourth test of that. And it was like 11:15. I was like, all right, Rick, I gotta go to bed, man. He was watching me on stream. He was like, all right, me too, man. Good night, dude. That was at 11:15. An hour and a half later, I finally got gold.
Oh, fuck that up.
Wow, way slow. Damn it. Yeah, at this point, I'd be happy with silver with this F1 race car. It's F1 on Laguna Seca.
Ah. Definitely lost time in that little spot. Well, maybe. Yes, got it. I know I can do a lot better on that, but I'll just be happy with gold for now. I can.
Go try S7.
Okay. All right, you still got first place, and I got 202.151. You're at 0.051. But yeah, I can go 201 something for sure, but that's for another day. Okay, so 7. Oh, so you haven't even bronzed it yet.
I've bronzed it.
Oh, it doesn't show on my leaderboard.
Yeah, I got 110,763.
Oh,
Is my best record.
It just shows Rick on.
What?
Yeah, it just shows Rick on my leaderboard.
Maybe because I'm on the track right now?
Yeah, probably. It probably hasn't registered until you get off of it.
Shit, I didn't even look at Rick's time.
I think it was like 110.7 or something, maybe. I don't. Yeah, I just gotta get used to this car and how far I can push it.
God dang it, dude.
So brakes.
No! I don't know where to stop on the last turn because when to start braking because I'm never at the fucking end.
At that point, yeah.
I'm always running off the road way before that. The stupid chicane part. Dude, I know I can do that a second faster. Why do they have to put that fucking red bump right there? Why? To keep people from cutting?
I got bronze on that one,
Nice.
but I still got like 8 seconds to knock off of here. But I know I can go like a lot more full speed with this car than what I'm doing so far. I haven't felt the limits of it yet. Being too cautious with it, but.
Fuck.
Knocked a couple seconds off that time.
Nice.
Still got a long ways to go, but I'm starting to get the feel for this car now. Oh, no. Too much. Still got 3 seconds to knock off for silver, but I know I'm not pushing the car anywhere near the edge.
Dude, my tire was like an inch off the track and it's like failed. Or, you know, outside the boundary.
Yeah.
Fucking chicane.
The key to the chicane is just finding that braking point, and then you just go hard brake it down into second, and then just find that line.
I'm on manual transmission. But it's the blind spot, the blind hill, you know? I
Yeah.
keep cutting it too much and it getting in the green there, and it's failing me.
Yeah.
But I don't want to turn too much right there.
Oh, damn it. Just took that last turn too wide. Oh, needed to let off just a little bit there. Okay.
$109,804, my new record.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Rick was 110,699.
Okay. Alright, keep dropping seconds off here, but see, I'm at 111,
What are you at now?
111, 319 now. Yeah, I'm getting it though. I'm getting closer to figuring it out.
Dude, those first few turns, man, the demo car is so far ahead of me, it's not even funny. Like 2 or 3 car lengths.
I'm getting that first turn down pretty good now. I'm like right there with him.
Dude.
Oh, 109.9 that time.
Nice. So you're probably going to be the first to gold this one.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely gold it. It won't take me too much longer. I mean, probably not tonight, but
This is the best I've ever done on this. Oh shit! Okay, thank God. I thought I just, like, totally, like, fucked up all the good that I had just done.
oh yeah, I hate that.
Okay, this turn I can take a lot faster than I think I can. No, fucker. No, I can't. Shit. Come here, Yokohama.
Oh.
Dude, if it weren't for those red speed bumps, you know, the...
Yeah.
Not the red and white ones, just the big
Yeah.
red fucking
No, I know what
speed
you're talking
bumps. Whoa. I was right with the car up until like the fourth turn. And then his ghost was in my way. I'm just gonna have to turn the fucking ghost off. Seriously? Fuck. Alright, where the fuck is the settings? Is this settings? Nope. Go to settings. There we go.
There we go. 108.7 on that one.
Nice.
So now I'm 1.3 seconds off gold.
So you at least got silver.
Yeah. Ran too far that time. Oh. Oh, fuck. Ran it too wide on that last turn.
Fucking A. I was too busy watching my car in the rear view to pay attention to the track.
Okay, improved a little bit. Oh shit. About a second off now.
What do
I
you
know where I'm losing time at, but it's just a matter of getting those spots down better. That's the turn I'm... I lose so much time on that one. Probably should go watch the demonstration to see how he's taking that one.
No.
108.032
dang it.
on that one.
Dude,
So close. Get there.
still got a new record for that. Dude, I was whooping my car's ass until the chicane, and then I had the worst chicane ever. And then fucked up the very, very last turn, and my ghost car caught up with me. Okay, Adam, just don't fuck this one up. Oh, fucked it up. On the chicane.
Oh, damn it. 107.455.
Damn.
Fuck. Almost there. Alright, I got this. Oh, fuck that.
God dang it.
Oh. Damn it. I just hit that red bump on that chicane towards the end there. It made me go off the track. That might have been the gold medal run too.
Staying up until I get it. At least silver.
Yeah.
Because I'm right there. I know I can. I mean... Where do you brake on the very last horseshoe turn?
Just a second.
Okay.
Ah, didn't do that good. That was still 107.6.
I guess it's not a horseshoe, but it's definitely a...
That last, yeah, the last like
The
hard
last
left
turn.
turn. I'll go to my stream and watch what I'm doing.
Okay.
I can't really explain it. It's going so
fine.
fast. It's hard to like
I get you.
pay attention to exactly the spot.
Bullshit. Alright,
Oh,
fuck it. I'm
fuck.
turning off the ghost because I'm
Yeah, yeah. Those times when you're like really close to it, especially when you're coming up on a breaking point, that always fucks me up.
I just liked having it because it let me know, like, early on, you know, if I'm doing bad or
Yeah.
good or.
Nope, 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 nope. Right, right after like like after the countdown,
Mm-hmm.
like I clipped the corner like right after that and immediately failed
I've
it.
done that. I've done it.
That's funny. Okay. Just realized that I've had traction control on one the whole time because I'd set it there before, and I wonder if that'll make any difference in my time if I turn it off.
Damn, that was slower. It felt faster. Oh no, I forgot. The beginning, I was very slow. Damn it. Dude, if I had had that last turn, I'd have gotten gold, I think. Nope. Holy shit! Yeah, I definitely would have had silver. That last turn, I slowed down way too much.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying to think. I think I'm able to break like right when you start seeing the red and white, uh, like the curb on
The
the right.
guards on the side, yeah.
Like I think I can wait all the way to that point, and then I just brake hard, downshift to second, and then just like cut in right at the apex there, and then make sure I'm like good and straight before I go hard back on the gas.
Actually, let me do this. Let me put the other ghost back on.
So I just leave the demonstration ghost on all the time now.
Okay, I gotta break there.
Because usually it's far enough ahead of me that it doesn't fuck me up, but it kind of gives me something to like chase after. Oh,
Right.
fuck. And to kind of help me keep my line.
Yep. Let's get this, Adam. No! God dang red thing! Fucking red bump! Fuck! Why are those made to just fuck your shit up?
Gold.
Nice, Nate.
107.3. I know I've got a lot more left in there. Okay, so on that last turn, I paid attention
Clip it
closer
and
there.
will you clip that?
Yeah. Oh, I think my controller's disconnected on me. Yeah. Like halfway down, like once you start seeing the red and white, like curb to the right, I think I was about halfway down that, and then before I started braking, and then braking hard. Can I?
Here we go. Get there. 109.4. So I took 3/10 off. Okay, and I know where I can get faster. Like I can be half a second faster through the first 3.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the demonstration car is like still way out ahead of me, and I know I can do a lot better in spots, but okay. Um, okay. How do? Uh, yeah. Okay. How can I? Okay, I've done this before. Why am I totally fucking brain farting here? So I'm in my media gallery. I'm trying to just post this video, and I don't. Like I click on it and it just starts playing, but what do I do to post it? Oh, okay. No, I hit options that time. Yeah. I got it that time. Okay, what was that S7? Is that what that one's called? S. Yeah, and of course the very beginning. I clipped like the last 5 minutes, but the very beginning of it was when I clipped the corner at the very beginning of the race. So it's a good way to start it and then finish it with a gold. Okay, I just uploaded it. I don't know how long it'll take for it to show up, but
God dang
it's
it.
uploaded. All right.